Ladies and gentlemen, I've really gone ahead and flabbergasted and put myself in a corner this evening. I would love for a little bit larger garage. As you can see, I've diligently packed my rat hole with a whole bunch of crap in there. All the way back to the corner wall, all the way forward. This is not mine. Service. That is not mine. Service. The rest of that crap back there is my crap. This is not mine. Service. This is not mine. Service. This unit back here, the Toro Power Max 826 LE, I had in here last year for a carburetor issue. I should have just out of the gate replaced the carburetor to begin with. Puppy dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you a puppy? You behave. Find the mice. Find them mice. I know I got mice in here somewhere. I'm sure. I can't believe that I don't. Anywho, this is the OEM carburetor. This is a 5002 stamped into here. C3J or G3J. This is when they took away the options for the consumers to adjust the idle pickup, which in my opinion was a slap in the face to the consumer. And I am slightly bitter about it, but I am thankful that the Chinese nation that be allows me to purchase items that the EPA does not deem satisfactory for power equipment. I guess that would now, besides dropping all the nuts and bolts, you do need to swap a little bit of hardware in this. Not a whole lot. Very easy. The nice thing is that this side is threaded. So these go in fairly easy. They may not be the right threaded size holes, but sometimes I find that they're not tapped right. The biggest differences between these two units, besides Chinese made and I'm most likely American made somewhere, maybe Wisconsin or something like that. I don't know. Never really looked into it. Is I have the idle pickup screw on this unit. One thing that, and I probably pointed this out before, a lot of people fail to push in this button at the end of the season. They tell me that they have drained all of the gas from the unit to store it for the season. Or they have run it dry. And I often find more times than not that the consumer has overlooked the oh so important float bowl, carburetor bowl, and that is where a lot of the problems end up occurring. That all being said, with a tongue full and mouthful, we are going to just take a peek inside this one. I'm not going to tear this one apart because I already know it's good to go, but I'm missing more and more sockets as the days go on, and as time is short for me, and hopefully we're recording something of quality footage that you can actually see what's going on. Yeah. So as you can see, there's a little bit of garbage already in the bottom there, and the darker brown there is actually an oil base. So this actually turns into a shellac, an oil base. Water is attracted to that, and you know, you probably can't see it very well, but it is actually separated at the fuel, there's a little bubble. What did I do with my, there it is. It's a little bubble rolling in the bottom there, and that is actually water floating in the bottom there. More oil, more gas, petroleum than there is the oil or water on the bottom. If you saw there, then when I did that, I broke it up. So not a good combination. So these units, because they don't have an adjustable pickup, garbage. So I heard my neighbor bringing in the garbage cans. So when you put these back together too, you know, if you're or servicing yours, the dimple there goes on the side that drops down. Try to line it up somewhere close to the front of that other little notch there, hanger. Sure, there's a technical name for it. Tit, nipple, whatever. So just reassemble this. I'm not going to use it again. The other thing too that you'll notice on your Chinese aftermarket one is you have a high adjustment screw. So this one here does have a concealed high adjuster screw. I'm not sure if I can get this one off without any extra tools, and I'm not going to go digging for any other tools. But it's hidden. It's not adjustable like the Easy Chinesey guy there. So this guy, you just shoop, you know, do what you got to do. Nice thing is too, not only do they make it easy for you to get to, but you know, you just put your hardware back on there and you're golden. So this side for hardware does not have threaded tapped holes, but I think I may have said this already. You can take your impact wrench, or even if you don't have an impact wrench or whatever drill, you can easily make threads for that. I'm not sure why they don't thread these from the factory. Probably processing, production, cheap, you know, whatever. But that's how I do it. I always do it before I try fiddling around with the hardware. And if I can save the OEM equipment, I usually do, but in this case, I had enough of it. The operator has had enough of it, and you know, I want her to be able to get the snow removed for whoever she's removing snow for, and having a snowblower that doesn't have enough oomph behind it really is problematic. So again, there isn't a whole lot to these. They do vary slightly, but you know, for 15 or 20 bucks, you know, if you buy a bunch of these, you can probably get them dirt cheap, probably $5 or less a piece. I'm sure that's what's happening on Scamazon. You know, I marked the hole that I had the governor come off of, so it was here. But we're gonna install this tonight. I'm not gonna go through the agony of trying to show you. Well, maybe I will. I got the camera on, right? Walk around all this junk. The nice thing is too, is if you wanted to, you can actually replace the gasket there. I am not going to replace the gasket because The gaskets are in good condition. They don't appear to be worn or torn. And I imagine that these gaskets probably are better quality gaskets than whatever's on the Chinese guy. I do hear a critter flying around out there. Sounds like a stink bug. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut that door so that stink bug doesn't come inside. I don't want to hear it buzzing around tonight. What are you doing, puppers? All right, did you find that stink bug? Did you find that stink bug? Huh? You had cobwebs all over your beard? This thing has dual exhaust, man. I don't know what the heck that's all about. I have to take a look at that in a little bit. I don't quite understand that handle there, but Aaron Snowtech. And the unfortunate part with these beasties is you do have to remove the whole intake in order to go ahead and properly get the carburetor off. This is kind of a pain in the butt all in itself. Just don't want it to go ahead and fall off while they're snow blowing, that's all. Double check. You know what? Just out of curiosity. Yikes. Where are we at on that one? Upright. Ay, 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 ay. Trying to get around it all. They do, like I said, they give you one gasket. They don't give you... I'm going to give you one gasket. One thing, too, that you want to make sure is before you go ahead and you torque these down, make sure that you start them. This is, I use a T-handled torque for that. T-handles are of course in the easy working with all this junk in the way, huh? I mean, if you have an impact torque, so you can ram it in there home too with that. I can feel the torque on this end, and you don't want to strip the head. Stripping the head's no good. And this, I should say, stripping the cylinder block is no good. So, that's that. I'll get a pair of pliers and make sure that fuel hose is on there good. I don't remember if I replaced the fuel hose when I was here or not. Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. And try not to lean too hard onto the throttle there, but it's definitely easier with the right tool. And this is not the right tool for it. It's the right tool to get it to where I need it to, but that's that. Put the cover back on this. Make sure if you utilize the safety key on it, you hook your ground wire back up. Make sure that, interestingly enough, let's see. Make sure you get yourself back on your, ooh, don't drop those down in any holes. This goes. Now here. Back does not like to bend in that position. And then actually heave a hole back. That one goes here. Right there. And go get ourselves a quarter. I think it was a 1/4 inch. Probably got it in my pocket. It is not a 1/4 inch. 3/8. 3/8. The rain is coming down. And the wind is blowing. 5/16. Lied to you both times, I'm sorry. And same thing, you gotta feel those out. You don't want to strip them out. Let's feel them out. And last but not least, we'll tighten up those torque screws in the bottom there. And then we'll take a look at this guy. Still waiting for a head gasket on that one. Hurt my little wrist there. That really over torqued it. What is? Oh. It's probably too long to get in there. Thank goodness these are soft bags. The nice thing is now you can adjust all your settings easily. You can just slip your screw flathead on this side for the guy on the bottom for the high pickup, and turn the bottom idle screw by finger, by hand, to suit whatever your needs are as far as runnability. Well, that's that. We're gonna jump on this now. Hopefully that was a good visual and you're able to see everything. This guy here, we're replacing a primer. Oh, that gas smells terrible. Holy baby. Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna break the film footage. Hey. idle pickup screw right here. If it sounds like crap, you can adjust it just a little bit one way or the other until it sounds like the machine is running at whatever you need it to run at. Right now though, I don't think you need to adjust it at all. Let's stick this. A little bit easier to pull without that.